Beyond the Diagnosis, Episode 2, Life After the Diagnosis, What No One Tells You. Hello, and welcome back to Beyond the Diagnosis, the podcast dedicated to metastatic breast cancer awareness, education, advocacy, and hope. I'm so grateful you're here today. In our first episode, we talked about what metastatic breast cancer is from a medical perspective. Today, we're going to talk about something just as important. What happens after those life-changing words? You have metastatic breast cancer. Because while doctors explain scans, treatment plans, and medications, there are so many parts of this journey that can't be measured by a blood test or an MRI. This episode is about those moments. The moment everything changes. Imagine sitting in an exam room. You're expecting news. Maybe you're hoping the treatment worked. Maybe you think the pain is something minor. Then the doctor walks in. They take a deep breath, and suddenly your life is divided into two chapters, before the diagnosis and after the diagnosis. Many people describe feeling shocked, numb, angry, scared, or completely overwhelmed. There isn't one right way to react. Every emotion is valid. Living with uncertainty. One of the hardest parts of metastatic breast cancer is learning to live with uncertainty. Appointments become part of your routine. Scans become milestones. You may hear terms like stable disease, progression, or response to treatment. Many people experience what's often called scanxiety, the intense anxiety before scan results. It's a feeling that many people with cancer know all too well. Life doesn't stop. Even with a stage 4 diagnosis, life continues. There are bills to pay, families to care for, jobs to work, birthdays to celebrate, dreams that still matter. People living with metastatic breast cancer aren't defined only by their diagnosis. Their parents, partners, friends, professionals, artists, volunteers, advocates, they're still living full lives even while navigating treatment. The power of support. No one should face metastatic breast cancer alone. Support can come from many places. Family and friends, healthcare providers, support groups, faith communities, online communities, fellow metastatic breast cancer survivors. Sometimes the greatest gift you can give someone isn't advice. It's simply listening, saying, "I'm here," and continuing to show up. How you can help. If you're listening because someone you love has metastatic breast cancer, here are a few ways you can make a difference. Ask what they need instead of assuming. Keep checking in, even months after the diagnosis. Offer practical help like bringing a meal, driving to appointments, or helping with errands. Remember important scan dates. And above all, remind them they are loved for who they are, not just for what they're going through. Before we end today's episode, I want to leave you with this message. A diagnosis may change the path, but it does not erase a person's strength, purpose, or worth. To everyone living with metastatic breast cancer, you are still here. You are still thriving. You are still you. Thank you for spending this time with me today. If this episode encouraged you or taught you something new, please follow the podcast, leave a review, and share it with someone who could benefit from this conversation. Together, we can raise awareness, inspire hope, and remind the world that every metastatic breast cancer story matters. Until next time, this is Beyond the Diagnosis. Remember, educate, advocate, support hope,